Hello and welcome to this video for today. Basically, I've been getting a lot of questions regarding how to make indexes and how to make reverse coded indexes. Okay, so first and foremost, indexes are averages of your interval variables. Such is the case if you look at survey A, fear of failure, procrastination, work overload. So there's multiple items, and that's what causes major concern with MANA 420 students for this course and other statistics courses as well. Now, reverse coded variables, as discussed during the crash course, are variables that have the label R at the end. It means that they're asked in the negative. So what you need to do is actually reverse them back because they've already been reversed. So how do we do that? Let's find out. So first thing what you need to do is basically decide what are your variables. And I've decided for the purposes of this video, I am going to choose emotional intelligence as well as intrinsic motivation. So what I do is I go in the Excel. I'm using Google Sheets right now, but you can use whichever. And I'm going to copy paste over here. And I'm also going to go to emotional intelligence and do the exact same thing. Now, once done, you need to actually download this as a CSV file because JASP only accepts it as that. And once done, I'm going to open JASP, open the file that I'm looking for. Which is right there, and I'm going to open it. Now, number one mistake that I always notice is students always forget to change the type of variable because JASP actually will only process this if all your variables are scale variables. So they use scale as a categorization for interval and ratio variables. So I'm going ahead and left clicking to change all this. You just have to click on the image symbols to make this change. And you're probably asking yourselves, well, why am I doing this? Well, I'm doing this because you need to actually calculate it afterwards, and it will not do it unless it's scale variables. So I need to create two indexes over here, one for intrinsic motivation, which I'll do first, and then I'm going to create it for emotional intelligence. Keep in mind that emotional intelligence, there are two reverse coded variables. So EI3 and EI4 are reverse coded. So what you need to do, I guess I'll start with that one first. So I'm going to call this EI3, which is going to be the actual EI3. Okay, and I'm going to create the column, and what I am going to do is the following. So given there are 5 different scales, I'm going to use the number 6. So I do 6 minus EI3R, and then I have to compute in the column over here. So you have the new normal, not reverse coded rather, EI3. And I'm going to do the exact same thing for EI4. Okay. So for EI4, I click on the negative sign, I put 6 before it, and I do minus EI4R, and then I do compute. And you have your regular EI4. Now what I'm going to do is create indexes. So I'm going to start with intrinsic motivation. You can call it either index or average, it's the same thing. Okay, so I'm going to grab all these 3 variables and just plus them. Okay, I prefer doing it like that. Most people prefer doing just a summation. For the purposes of your course, don't do it. And then I'm going to use the slash. So it's the slash for divide, and then I'm going to divide it by the number of variables that I'm looking for the index. So over here I have IM1, 2, and 3, so I have 3. So I do 3 and I compute the column. And here I am seeing the new intrinsic motivation index. Are we done? No, because we have another variable to do the index for, and that is EI index. Okay, so I create the column, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. So I grab EI1 plus EI2 plus. Now, do I grab the EI3R or EI4R, or do I grab the ones that I converted to the regular, which is EI3 and EI4? The answer is you grab the ones you converted to regular. So I'm going to go all the way down and input those. Okay, don't forget to do that. And I'm doing it in chronological order so it's clear for you on the screen. So I'm on the 8th, I'm doing the 9th, and I'm going to do the 10th. Cool. Now I do slash. How many variables do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, I'm just doing it so that you're following. And then I compute the column, and I have the new index for EI as well. So these should be the results that you get afterwards. Okay, and what I'm also going to be doing is sending you this PDF so you can copy paste and go from there. Thank you for tuning in, and see you soon.